Hey everyone, welcome back to Miss English Channel. I'm really happy you're here today. Honestly, it already feels warm and calm, like a cozy English moment we're sharing together. You don't need to rush, you don't need to be perfect. Just being here is already enough.
Yes, hi friends. I'm Paul, and I'm ready. Ready to talk, ready to learn, and ready to use some real English today. This feels nice already.
Paul, before we start, let me ask you something simple. How was your day yesterday? Was it busy or was it more relaxed?
Yesterday was a little busy. I worked in the morning, answered some emails, and then in the afternoon I tried to take a short walk. Nothing special, but it felt good. How about you, Emily?
Oh, my day was pretty relaxed. I stayed at home, made some tea, and listened to a podcast. Simple things, but they really helped me slow down.
See, friends, even simple days are perfect for English. Busy days, quiet days, we can always talk about them. English fits into real life, not just textbooks.
Exactly. And that's why today we're going to talk about one very common word. You hear it everywhere, you use it all the time. That word is take.
Oh, yes, take is everywhere. You take a bus, you take a photo, you take a break, you take your phone. When you think about it, we take so many things every single day.
That's so true. And friends, don't worry. The word take is not scary. It looks simple, and actually, it's very friendly once you start using it naturally.
Yes, by the end of today, you'll be able to use take in daily life. At home, at work, at school, when you travel. Little by little, it will feel normal.
That already sounds good, right?
It really does. So relax, maybe take a deep breath, and let's learn English together today.
All right, Paul. Before we jump into examples, let's talk about the big picture. Friends, take is interesting because it doesn't have just one meaning.
Oh, yes, so many meanings. Sometimes it means pick up or hold something. Sometimes it means use something. Sometimes it's about time or travel or even accepting something.
Exactly. And that's why beginners sometimes feel confused. One word, many uses. But don't worry, today we're only focusing on the most useful meanings, the ones you hear every day.
Yes, real life English, not rare expressions, not tricky grammar, just things you can start using right away.
And here's something important. Native speakers don't think about rules when they use take. They listen to the situation and feel it.
Right. Sometimes it's take a bag, sometimes it's take the bus, sometimes it's take a break. You don't translate, you just get used to it.
Exactly. Our goal today is to make it simple and reduce confusion early. We want you to feel comfortable using take in real moments.
Yes, little by little, one word can open many doors in daily English.
So let's start with the easiest meaning. Take meaning pick up, grab, or hold something. This meaning is very physical.
Yes, very physical. Friends, if you use your hand or your body to pick something up, you can usually use take.
For example, if I want to read a book, I can say, I take a book. I pick it up. I hold it. Very simple.
Or if my phone is on the table, I say, I take my phone. Real life English, very natural.
And don't forget keys. I always say, I take my keys. You really can't leave home without them.
So let's imagine some daily situations. At home, I wake up, I take a glass of water, I take my bag.
At work, I take a notebook from my desk. I take my pen. Maybe I take a document to a coworker. Very normal moments.
And before leaving the house, it's always the same. I take my keys, I take my phone, I take my wallet.
Friends, this meaning is very simple. Pick up, grab, hold. And the best part is you can practice it every day. Take your bag, take your phone, take your coffee. You're already practicing English.
Now let's move to another very common use of take. This one is about moving something from one place to another.
Yes, Imagine you are leaving home. You take something with you. It goes from here to there.
For example, if it's raining, I say, I take an umbrella. Very real life.
Or when I go to work, I take my bag. Simple and natural.
Sometimes you bring lunch. You can say, I take food to work. Practical English.
Friends, this is close to bring, but the feeling is different. Take is when something moves away with you.
Bring is when something comes toward you, but don't stress about rules.
Just notice the situation. Yes, when you leave, you usually take something. That's enough for now.
Now let's talk about another very common meaning, using or having something.
Oh yes, things we do every day. Take a shower, take a break, take a nap. In English, we don't say do a shower. We say I take a shower. It sounds natural.
After a long morning, you can say, I take a break. Sit down, relax.
And when you're tired, I take a nap. Just a short sleep.
When you feel sick, I take medicine. Health first, friends.
All of these are very common. If you imagine yourself doing them, they're easy to remember.
And you can practice them every day. That's how English starts to feel real.
All right, friends, we've already covered some very important meanings of take. Pick up, carry with you, use or have.
And we're just getting started. Little by little, it's becoming clearer, right?
Stay relaxed, stay curious. Let's keep going together. All right, Paul, let's gently move forward. Friends, now we're going to talk about another very useful meaning of take. This one is about time and effort, and honestly, we use it all the time without thinking.
Oh yes, this one feels very real. Sometimes things don't move fast. They take time, they take energy, and that's just part of life.
Exactly. For example, we often say, learning English takes time. That sentence feels honest, calm, and very natural.
Yes, no pressure, no rush, just a simple truth. English grows slowly, like a habit.
Or think about your daily routine. You can say, it takes 5 minutes to walk to my office. Very normal English.
Right. Or maybe you take the bus and you say, it takes 30 minutes to get to work. That's everyday conversation.
Sometimes we also talk about effort. For example, cooking dinner takes a lot of effort. You chop, you stir, you clean. It's real work.
Friends, notice here, take is not about holding something. It's about how much time or energy something needs.
Yes, homework takes time. Exercise takes effort. Traveling takes planning. You'll hear this everywhere.
And little by little, when you talk about your day, you'll start saying it takes naturally, without thinking.
Now, let's move to another very useful meaning of take. Take for travel and transport.
Oh yes, very useful. Take a bus, take a train, take a taxi. This is real-life English.
For example, I take the bus to school. Simple, clear, very common.
Or, I take the train to work. Maybe it's faster, maybe it's quieter.
When it rains, we often say, I take a taxi. Dry and comfortable.
And for longer trips, I take a flight. Travel English, very exciting.
Friends, we also use take when asking for help or directions. For example, which bus should I take?
Yes, that sentence is everywhere, at stations, on the street, in real conversations.
So when you talk about your daily commute or your trips, take will be one of your best friends.
Exactly. It helps you move through your day in English.
Now let's talk about another calm and polite meaning of take, accepting or receiving something.
Oh yes, this one feels very social, very human.
For example, when someone says something nice to you, you can say, thank you. And in English, we say, I take the compliment.
Yes, you accept it. You don't push it away. It sounds polite and confident.
Sometimes someone gives you advice, maybe a teacher or a friend. You can say, I take your advice.
That sounds calm and respectful, very natural English.
We also use take with responsibility. For example, I take responsibility for my mistake.
That sentence feels honest and grown up. Native speakers use it a lot.
Friends, this use of take is quiet and polite. No stress, just simple English for real situations.
Take a compliment, take advice, take responsibility. You can imagine these moments easily.
Now, let's move to some very common take phrases you hear all the time.
Yes, not difficult idioms, just friendly phrases.
First, take care. When do we say this, Paul?
Usually when someone is leaving, you smile and say, "Take care," warm and kind.
It's not too formal. It just means be safe.
Next is take it easy. I love this one.
Me too. When someone is stressed, you can say, take it easy, calm down, relax.
You can even say it to yourself. Take it easy.
Yes, and then we have take your time, very polite.
You say this when someone feels rushed. Take your time, no hurry.
And one more, take a look, when you want to show something interesting.
Take a look at this, quick and casual.
Friends, notice something important. We don't memorize long explanations. We just feel when to use these phrases.
Yes, you hear them, you repeat them, and slowly they become part of you.
Now, let's do a little speaking practice together. Friends, this is your moment.
Yes, say it out loud if you can. First one, take your...
Take your bag. Take your phone. Take your umbrella.
Now try this one. It takes...
It takes 5 minutes. It takes time. It takes effort.
And one more. I usually take...
I usually take a shower. I usually take the bus. I usually take coffee in the morning.
Great job, friends. Just a few minutes like this every day really helps.
Now, let's gently talk about some common mistakes. No pressure, just friendly reminders.
Yes, calm English. What's a common one, Emily?
Some learners say, I do a shower. That sounds a little strange.
The natural English is I take a shower.
Another one is make a break. We don't say that.
We say take a break. Simple and natural.
Friends, small changes like this can make your English sound much smoother.
And if you made mistakes before, that's okay. We all did.
Now, before we finish, let's turn it back to our friends.
Yes, think about your day. What do you take every day?
Maybe your phone, maybe your bag, maybe your coffee.
And another question, how long does it take you to learn English each day?
You can say, it takes me. Very simple.
Write it, say it, use it. That's how English sticks.
Friends, look at how many ways you can use one simple word.
Yes, take your bag, take a break, take the bus. It's everywhere.
And you don't need to remember everything today. Just notice it in your life.
Little by little, take will feel natural.
Paul, as we're getting closer to the end of today's conversation, I want to slow things down a little. Friends, let's take a moment and really notice what we've done together. We didn't rush. We didn't try to remember everything at once. We just stayed with one word and watched how it lives in real life.
Yes, and that's something I really love about this word. Take feels simple, but it quietly supports so many moments in your day. You wake up, you take a glass of water, you take your phone, you take your bag. English is already there.
Exactly. And when you leave the house, you take an umbrella if it's raining, you take the bus or take a taxi. These are not special sentences. They are normal life sentences.
Friends, that's an important feeling. English is not only for exams or classrooms, it's for walking, working, resting, traveling, and living.
And even when things feel slow, we use take to talk about that too.
Learning English takes time. Building confidence takes effort. That's okay.
Yes, there's no hurry here. When you say it takes time, you're being honest with yourself. And that honesty actually helps you continue.
I remember when I first learned English, I felt impatient. I wanted fast results. But little by little, I understood that progress comes from small, repeated actions.
Same here. I made mistakes, I forgot words, but I kept going. And over time, English started to feel more comfortable.
Friends, maybe you feel the same. Maybe sometimes you feel tired or unsure. That's normal. Just take it easy with yourself.
Yes, take it easy. That phrase is not only for others, it's also for you.
And when you feel rushed or stressed, remember another phrase: take your time. English doesn't disappear if you go slowly.
Right. You're allowed to learn at your own speed. No comparison, no pressure.
Let's gently review some moments from today, not like a lesson, but like a memory. You take something with your hands. You take your phone. You take your keys.
You take something with you when you leave. You take an umbrella. You take food to work.
You take things that help your body. You take a shower. You take a break. You take a nap.
You talk about time and effort. It takes 5 minutes. It takes energy. It takes patience.
You travel. You take a bus. You take a train. You take a flight.
And socially, you take a compliment. You take advice. You take responsibility.
All of these are small pieces of real English, and they're already part of your life.
Friends, you don't need to sit down and study all of this again. Just notice it tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow morning when you take your phone, notice the word. When you take a break, smile a little.
When you say it takes time, remind yourself that you're doing okay.
That's the kind of learning that stays with you. Quiet, natural, real.
Now, friends, let's do one last soft practice together. No pressure. Just follow along in your mind or out loud.
Think about your morning. What do you usually take?
Maybe you take coffee, maybe you take a shower, maybe you take the bus.
Now think about your day. What takes time for you?
Work takes time. Learning English takes time. Rest takes time too.
And finally, think about something kind you can say to yourself today.
Take it easy. Take your time. Take care of yourself.
Friends, if you can say even one sentence like this in your day, that's progress.
Yes, real progress doesn't shout. It grows quietly.
We're really glad you spent this time with us today. Sharing English like this feels warm and meaningful.
If this conversation helped you feel more comfortable with English, please give this video a like. It really supports the channel.
And if you want to practice more real, gentle English like this, don't forget to subscribe to Ms. English channel.
You can also leave a comment. Tell us one sentence with take from your life. We'd love to read it.
Thank you for learning with us today.
Take care, friends, and keep taking small, steady steps in your English every day.